Hello, and welcome back to an important video for the channel. Today I'm happy to show you my second CMF series, which this time has been drawn. The series is a sequel to the Marvel Studios one, releasing to the public today. There will be 12 figures based off the majority of the Disney Plus shows. Those include WandaVision, Falcon and Winter Soldier, Loki, What If, Hawkeye, and Miss Marvel. I'd like to issue a spoiler warning for all Disney Plus shows if you want to stay in the dark. Let's continue with the video. The first figure is Wanda and her appearance from episode 1. I decided that it was important to include a variant of her and thought that this would be the best one to use. She is printing in medium and dark stone grey. She used the starlet's hair and a fabric skirt piece. I really enjoyed this episode and I think it was one of my favourites from WandaVision. Her accessory is a very simple build for the pineapple that Agnes, or should I say Agatha, gives her. Second is Vision. He uses the head print from the Civil War and Infinity War sets in grey, with a nervous expression and a briefcase in black. Quite happy with this one. I think the face printing's quite good. One thing I'd like to note though is that most of these figures don't have great accessories or don't have one at all. So if you'd like to suggest any ideas in the comment below, I'd appreciate it. Next is a character that everyone wanted in the series instead of Monica, Agatha Harkness. She uses the wavy hairpiece and has new printing all over with a cape in purple. Ideally her accessory would be the Darkhold, but I didn't think that at the time. I modelled her face print after Hela's from the Thor Ragnarok sets, and I think it turned out quite accurate. First of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier figures is Baron Zemo, a character I was looking forward to when the show came out and was not disappointed. I hope that in the future we see him as a member of the Thunderbolts. He has mass printing based on Spider-Man's self-suit and his grey trench coat. I took a bit of a decision in making to decide on which shade of purple to use, although I'm happy with the end result. It slightly reminds me of the 20th anniversary Star Wars figures, so you can decide whether that's a good thing or not to yourself. Next is everyone's favourite Captain America, or not. John Walker as US Agent. His accessory is a shield piece, which I'm glad to say that this series didn't have 4 of. You'd ideally use the Endgame Captain America helmet, but as Mechabricks didn't have that piece, I had to use the Justice League Flash Cowl. I feel that this could have been done with more detail for his belt, but the lines aren't very clear at the top of the body either. But they are there. Now is Loki. This outfit, or should I say variant, would realistically be replaced with this present suit. However, I really wanted to try and draw him in this shirt that he wears for most of the series, and have given him his flame sword he acquired from Kid Loki in episode 5. It's a dark brown hair, and in black, and a mischievous grin that I modelled and based off the one from the Thor Ragnarok sets. Once again, here's Loki. He seems to be everywhere these days. Or to be more specific, classic Loki, old Loki, god of outcasts, whatever you'd like to call him, here he is. He is the regular crown piece introduced in the 2012 Avengers sets, and dual moulded in gold and yellow. A goblet piece and a face print that was intended to echo his manic laugh when he makes that sacrifice. Unfortunately, that smile turned out more insane looking than I expected. One of the best characters, undoubtedly, from the series, and who I was secretly hoping would be the villain, Mobius and Mobius. He has a comb-over hairpiece and a head inspired by Vernon Dursley's. His accessory is a build for a pruning stick used to, well, you know what it does. With this figure, I'm incredibly happy with the head I designed for it. Not much to talk about this one. He is the basic Iron Man arm with the odd dent and scratch and some shoe printing. As of recording this, the Marvel Zombie episode of What If hasn't released yet, although I'm greatly looking forward to it. Now, this next figure isn't as accurate as the image I'm using here hasn't released at this point, so I had to base it off the average Black Widow suit with sleeves and Hermione's hair. She has a pistol as an accessory, but should have given her but should have had her batons. Once again, I wish I'd found these photos to before I'd drawn her. The next two characters are ones that should have been in the first series but had no representation from their shows. First of which is Kate Bishop. She's printing that I'm quite happy with for her outfit, which I think will look fantastic in the show itself. Her hair is the same as Agatha's and has a bow. Unfortunately, I was unable to give her a quiver due to her hair being in the way, but I like what Possum Minifig Pals did for her CMF and her version of this character. Last but not least is Miss Marvel, who's jewel moulding on her legs, a simple hairpiece, and a new helmet mould with an attached mohawk. I'm quite happy with how I did that helmet design. It's a mix of the classic Space Swan and a Flash Cowl from Justice League with a mohawk piece on the top. Looking back at this figure now, I think that I could have given her maybe some shoe printing and a little more detail for the legs, but overall I think it's quite good.